The Aquarius Age, Golden Age. Further necessary knowledge is to be mentioned regarding a cosmic developmental change, which I have already mentioned once before. It concerns the Age of Aquarius, also known as the Golden Age. Concerning this, the first thing I have to explain is that the religious interpretations regarding this age are absolutely unreal and are consciously misinterpreted. In part, however, there is also a certain irresponsible fanaticism behind it, when it is claimed that the Aquarian Age was the religiously proclaimed last days. But the New Age is by no means an end time, because in truth it brings the real life. It is only this age that makes it possible to bring everything to a highest state and to develop the spirit as well as the consciousness according to providence. However, it will take many centuries after the onset of the age before it will be so. First and foremost, as usual, the scientists who are poor in religion will reap benefits and might from the new advent, while the normal people will be impaired and profoundly disadvantaged by the religion. Due to the changes of ages, many of the people who hold fast to the beliefs in a religion will fall prey to a sectarian and religious delusion. In particular, the 185 years of the transition period are mightfully characterized by the fact that religious belief directions of all kinds sprout from the ground like mushrooms and cast their dangerously destructive spell over the human beings. Murder, suicide, mass murder, and exploitation of all kinds, as well as evil, sectarian, religious enslavement arising from unreal assumptions of belief belong to the order of the day, wherethrough the entire worldview is being shaken in a religious, sectarian manner. Supposed bringers of salvation and false prophets take up a lot of room in open public and fanatically search for victims and new hangers-on. This is the prelude to the Golden Age, the transitional phase of 185 years. However, the full value of the age will not dawn until the 3rd of February 2029 at 11:20 Central European Time. However, the power of developmental change of the New Age has begun on the 3rd of February 1844. And since then, the tremendous changes on the Earth have been rushing forward unstoppably. The New Age is already taking its toll. Religious insanity, rapid development of the computer technology, other technology, of the space travel technology, genetic engineering in all sciences, prevalence of crime, extermination wars, etc. Signs of the time, which are unoverlookable. The first half, representing the halfway value of the Aquarian Age, lasted 93 years from 1844 to 1937, during which the Earth escaped to the outermost radiations of the Age of Pisces. As of the 3rd of February 1937, 11:20 Central European Time, the actual Age of Aquarius began in the transition period, in other words, the second transitional half. From this date on, rapid developmental change events, discoveries, inventions, and wars, as well as rebellion, etc., are absolutely everyday norms of time and development, which are characteristic of no other age in this form. However, at the same time, the beginning of the Age of Aquarius guarantees the beginning of a truly spiritual and consciousness-based life. The entire earthly solar system, with all its innumerable life forms, is cast under the spell of the New Age. Everything and everyone is and will be influenced by it, as this is a cosmic law. According to this law, to which all movements of all planets and all life forms in the entire universe are subject, the Earth too entered in the year 1844, in the course of the cosmic event, into a period which evolution-based renews or eliminates all hitherto existing and valid regulations, if these are not of creational nature-based character. The new era entails that all created regulations of Earth-human origin, which had their validity until then, are newly established, changed, and evolutionized, modified, or abolished. The origin of this epochal transformation lies in the radiation range of the gigantic center of the stars, which we call the central sun, around which the earthly, i.e. the solar system, orbits and passes once in the course of 25,860 years through 12 different ages in the sense of the zodiac signs known to you. The Earth, i.e. the solar system, orbits the Milky Way and its central sun in about 318 million years, and is already immersed in the outer edge of the golden radiation of the galactic central sun, which emits the strongest transforming and developmental change radiations in the entire Milky Way area. Also regarding this radiation, the Age of Aquarius is called the Golden Age, the revolutionary, the new, greatest, the miracle age, which brings the most immense evolutions. But much calamity is also associated with it, especially in terms of the religions and the use of new discoveries and new achievements. Not until many centuries have gone by will the human being of Earth triumph over his/her unintellect and his/her irrationality and establish everything based on the creational natural laws. The Age of Aquarius is a great and exciting time. Very sublime and golden, it also has an effect in later ages and influences all zodiac circles that are to be passed through later. But during the course of the Golden Age, the human being will find a natural spiritual consciousness-based direction, which, however, will not come about without great confusions. Countless human beings will die in the delusion of their sects and religions and come to an evil end. But happy will be those who have escaped the irrational teachings of the religions and sects and indulge in the truth, the knowledge, and in the essence of wisdom of the Spirit. A tremendous renewal will take place on the earth. That which is intellectual will no longer be the only decisive factor, but will be run rings around by spiritual knowledge and spiritual ability. Anything that is not highly enough developed in spiritual consciousness-based terms for being receptive to and for, in harmony with the higher spheres of the spiritual, go hand in hand with it, will be erased and eliminated because it disturbingly and dangerously impairs the life in every way. All spirit-inhibiting, spirit-enslaving, consciousness-inhibiting, and consciousness-enslaving things will be destroyed after everything has passed the climaxes. First and foremost in this regard will be the religions and sects, which function as the most malicious enslavers of the consciousness and its development. The new age brings with it that the earth is cleansed of all purely negative and purely positive might, wherethrough a healthy, neutral equalizeness can be created. The pioneers of these developmental changes are the cosmic, the creational natural, and all conditioning laws. However, also human beings, as prophets and teachers, announce the truth of the knowledge and the spiritual and consciousness-based essence of wisdom, are pioneers of these developmental changes. But they will suffer from abuses and insults. They will be accused of lying and cheating and charlatanism when they announce the truth and reveal that religions and sects always only lead to the abyss, but never to the development of consciousness and spirit. These pioneers will be revolutionaries, heretics, and outcasts, because they will fight against the irrational might of the religions and sects and announce the truth that is millions of years old. There will be many among them born in the double sign of the time, in the twin sign of Aquarius. As earthly Aquarius-borns, they are also cosmic Aquarius-borns, ones creating developmental change, renewers, revolutionaries and prophets, teachers, and often masters of the new time. But the actually great ones among them are those who were born in the first year of the second cosmic half-time of transition to the Aquarian era, and in fact on the first day of the change, on 3rd of February 1937, according to the earthly calculations of time. The time of the hours and minutes is also very determining, because the closer it is to the transition point of 11:20 o'clock, the more intense the Age of Aquarius characteristics are formed. But there are only very few of them, and they are widely scattered throughout the world. But if they are not strongly influenced from childhood onwards by religious and sects, as well as by their environment, etc., then they are the actual pioneers and the geniuses of the new time. These instructions and revelations given here, which are of very great interest and also of great importance for the human beings, you are to spread by all means. That is the wish of all of us.